Hi guys, it is eventing eve. I have already walked the course up at Pontispool and I came back. Milo is scared of some logs apparently, and he is platted up, ready to be rolled, ready for tomorrow. The course looks okay. There's one or two questions in there I think where I'm just going to have to be really positive, and also with the combinations I'm going to have to just sit and wait and not fall into the trap that I used to have where I'll just boot and be like, right, go for a long one, because if I do that and he says no I can't, and he puts a short one in, we're going to part ways. So I need to just be patient, sit and wait. We can trot it. There's no penalties for going too slow, there's only penalties for going too fast, which is nice. However, there isn't a nice thing on the course, and that is, in the photos, there was a trachina. Now, it didn't look like it had a ditch under it. I thought, oh, maybe it's just a trachina with, you know, just a bit of gravel or something underneath it, and it's just a fake one, because it's a 70. Like, they would have put an actual trachina in a 70. Well, they did. So I'm going to have to pick up 15 penalties for that. Thankfully, they have been so kind as to give an alternative, but the alternative incurs 15 penalties, which I would much rather have than 20 penalties for refusal or risking elimination by falling off with about 3 or 4 fences to home. So we're biting the bullet. We're going to go for the, I think they called it an L option in Pony Club. So yeah, we're going for the L option. We're going to take the L, take the 15 penalties and keep going, because the alternative is nice and little. But yeah, you can see that anyway in the video. I will pass you over now, as I'm just taking my little cherub out to the field. I'll pass you over now to past Tyra, who was walking the course while trying to keep my partner entertained, who was absolutely useless on a course walk, apart from when I came out of the woods and I was like, wait, where's the next fence? And he was like, oh, it's that one. And yeah, that was the most useful he was. Love him now. It was good company. Yeah, I will see you guys later, and we will show you the course walk, and then it will be tomorrow morning where hopefully I'm still feeling as positive and we will be getting ready to head on the road. Number 3, which I thought it was both wide, but that's kind of skinny-ish. So that's number 4. Over this way, stay close to here, and then when my fiance stops being a bit of a prat, take a right-hand turn into that one and try and get it straight. Hopefully he'll see it, even though it's going light to dark. So coming from that one, through in the woods, round, out over fence number 6, up to number 7. So they're coming from there, and to this one. Fence number 8. No skinny. Ignore him. We're just doing the Pontispool course walk now. He is being an absolute lemon. It's a wonder that the thoroughbred is better behaved than whatever creature I call my fiance. So yeah, it doesn't look too bad so far. I don't know whether I'm pacing the stridings out or whether the stridings are a bit funky. I don't know. Some of them I'm gonna have to hold to make sure he fits in, and I'd rather he chips than goes for a long one. He's got dainty striding at the moment, so I'm not going to push. I'm just going to sit, wait, hold him up and try and get 4 or 3 in some combinations, because some of them is like an extra half stride. But it all looks fairly friendly. There's only one that's a bit big, which is about 2 fences before the pond, but it's just going to be a case of putting the leg on and then he'll be alright. Anything to say? No, nothing to say. He's just complaining because he's got a belly full of chips and now he's hot. Number 12. So from that one, I thought it wasn't actually going to be a ditch, but it is a ditch underneath to make it an actual trachina, so I think I'm going to go for that one because he's not done a ditch and I don't want to force him over it, whereas we can just play safe and go for that one. My absolute chimp. What are you doing? So the first order of today was obviously the dressage, and I thought the warm-up went okay. He was obviously a bit lucky. I didn't get him as rounded into my hand as I would have liked, and as I know he can. However, trotting him around, he had a bit of a shy at the car, and then he really didn't like the arena number. So I just took a deep breath, I took my time, brought him back round again in the hopes that, okay, he's seen it once, he won't, shy at it again. But he did. So once again, brought him back round for I'm not going to rush in. I know I've got enough time to do as many circles as I need before I get him in. And on the third time, he was like, yep, okay, that's fine. You're not going to make me step over it. We can start going up the centre line. So for our centre line, we got a 6, with the comment being that it was rather tense, which I mean, yes. Seeing what went on the outside, can completely agree. For trot round the outside, we got another 6, with the comment being that he was above the bit, which, coming down the long side away from the judge, I thought he did put his head in the right place, but he did lift it slightly. For our 20-metre circle at A, we got a 6.5, saying that I need to just keep the line of the circle. Yeah, his shoulder was falling out quite a bit, especially on that quarter. I felt his shoulder drift slightly, so I was really having to try and keep my leg on just to stop him drifting too far out. For our change of the rein, we got a 6.5, saying that we need a more supple bend, which I think, yes, we do, and that also stems from him being a bit tense for the whole duration of the test. For our 20-metre circle at C, we got a 6, stating that I need to keep the line of the circle. Again, I went into my nothing box and I accidentally made the first corner of the circle a right angle, which doesn't help. At H, we come back to walk. For this, we got a 5.5, with the judge saying that the steps were light, so I think I just needed a bit more punch. For our free walk, we got a 5.5 again, saying that it was hurried and needs relaxation. Again, what do you expect? It's his first ever event. For our transition back to trot at K, we actually got a 7, which I was really happy with. And at E, we begin our 20-metre circle before canter. So we got a 6 for this, saying that we need to keep the line of circle and outside shoulder. Again, he was a bit drifty, but I was not too displeased with that transition. I mean, I was more concerned that he went on the correct leg, which was the important thing. For a canter around the outside, we got a 6, saying that he was unbalanced, and that is very true. The right lead is his worst rein. We do have a lot of work to do with it. For our transition back to trot, we got a 7, and then when we changed the rein, we also got a 7. So the fact that we had, a couple of 7s back to back, I'm really happy with. And you can see that as the test goes on, he's starting to trust and relax a little bit more. Still bits of tension, but overall, I think he was really, he tried his heart out, bless him. For our second 20-meter circle at E, we got a 7. So yeah, better suppleness this way. He is stiffer to the right. We have had massages and things like that, and I will be trying to look at a physio just to make sure everything's in the right place. But yeah, again, really happy. And just there, I put him too wide and he went to jump the right boards. I thought he had changed his lead, so I brought him back to trot to change again, but really what he had done is he had went disunited and changed back. So we actually got a 4 for that as we lost our line and then broke, which is correct. Our transition to trot, we got a 6 as it was hurried. And then for our half 10-meter circle to X, we got a 6 as we weren't straight, which is a bit hard to see because we're kind of at an angle. But I think I put him just off C. But for our halt at G, we actually got a 7. So I'm really, really happy with that. It went as well as I thought it could, really.
Competitor is Tyra Garrett and Milo.
Swiftly on to show jumping. And I'm not going to do a talk through of this one because I just think it's so sweet how my mate Emily gets so into it and is practically riding every fence with us. Like, it's just adorable, so I'm just going to leave this up.
Go on, you ragscallion. Oh, lovely. Lovely job. Lovely. Well, they look bloody fantastic. Go on, 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 go on. Yes! Go on, go on. Up. Lovely. And the next one. Beautiful.
Four thoughts there for Milo.
Bless him.
Lovely.
Hey guys, so we've just finished cross country and I am eating the saddest little, I don't know, packet of cheesy chips in the world, but it's the first thing I've ate since about, I don't know, 6 in the morning. But yeah, we've finished. We picked up a couple of faults along the way, but it's all baby stuff and it's all like, we'll get over it next time. So we did, if I grab, I don't know where my test is. We got a 37.6, I believe, in the dressage, which I was really, really happy with. There was a little baby moment where I put him on the wrong line and then he thought, oh, I've got to jump over the white boards, but I don't actually really want to. So he kind of broke out of the canter and then landed on the wrong leg. So I had to quickly bring him back and then fix it. So that was the dressage. I was really happy with it. I thought we did really well. Show jumping, we had one pole down where I think I came in on like a weird stride and I couldn't see it, so I was just like flapping and booting and was just like, get him over it. And to be fair, he went over it, but it wasn't pretty. He just caught it. He just caught the back rail, which, I mean, for one down in show jumping, that's fine. Cross country, we had a refusal at number 7, which is after you come out of the woods. There was one that I thought was quite big underneath the trees, and he just didn't like the light to dark of it, and he went really wobbly coming up to it. I tried keeping my leg on and he just stopped. So give him a pat, brought him back round, and he cantered over absolutely fine. He flew it. Everything else very straightforward. We took the alternate on, I wish I could remember, I think it was 13, the Dracana. He's not done a ditch before, as I mentioned before, and so I took the alternate, took the 15 penalties for that. So we picked up about 35 penalties in cross country and then 4 in the show jumping. But I mean, what do you expect? I'm happy he's alive. I've had 2 amazing grooms. What a day. Say hi! Hello! And Kyle, who have been absolutely amazing looking after Milo for me while I've been running around and starving myself for the whole day. But yeah, we're just gonna finish up giving him a feed, give him one more offering of water, wash the sort of cooling gel off his legs. I'll finish my cheesy chips and then we're gonna load up and go home. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully there's going to be loads of photos and videos and there'll be a full event rundown on my Instagram later on. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one, where I think we're going to Pontispool riding camp, which is the next one. So yeah, I will see you guys later.